there's a March for Life in Washington, and it's been happening since the year after Roe v. Wade. And before we get into it, I want to ask a question. You have a baby, and you have a baby, and you have a baby. I have a baby. I'm for life. I'm for life,
yeah,
right?
We have children.
Anybody out here not for life?
We're all for life.
So maybe we should stop talking about being pro-life or anti-life, because nobody is not for life.
Or pro-abortion, because no one's pro-abortion.
You know, we are pro-choice. That's a difference. You know? So I want to, and under your lips, please. Just under your lip. I know you're a Christian woman, you're a Catholic woman, you don't think abortion is right, and you should never have one. I, on the other hand, want to make that decision for myself. And so the women who are marching on Friday, I think it is, I want to give them some really great news, which is abortion is down, lower than it was when Roe v. Wade began. It's at its lowest. So one would think that people were able to make decisions and say, I do or I don't want to have it. So that is something I want to tell people, because when you are able to make a decision for you and your family, you're more inclined to discuss with them what you can and cannot do. So I know you want to discuss the fact that you are pro-life. Go ahead, my darling.
No, it's not that I want to discuss the fact that I'm pro-life. I think we're discussing this March for Life, and it's been going on since 1974. Right. But pro-life is not a dirty word. You know, being pro-life is not a dirty word. And you can't define for me what pro-life is, just like I can't define for you what feminism is. We had that discussion yesterday.
No, as I said, we are all pro-life. I don't think anyone is anti-life. I'm not defining anything for you.
Sonny, are you pro-choice? Because you can be pro-life and pro-choice.
I don't think they're mutually exclusive. What I will say this, my faith tells me that life begins at conception. My faith tells me that abortion is wrong.
Right.
My faith tells me that abortion is a sin.
Right.
But, and I will tell you that 54% of Catholics believe that abortion should be legal.
Okay.
And that is why Catholics, by the way, participate in this March for Life overwhelmingly. There are about 300,000 marchers. Most of them, many of them, are from Catholic universities. And I went to Notre Dame, and so I have a lot of friends that attend this march every single year.
Okay.
And so what my point has been all along is that you can't define the pro-life movement by the fringe that you see, people that are killing abortion doctors, people that are extremists. Many people in the pro-life movement, 54% of Catholics, are like me, Whoopi, that believe
You're saying this like I've been, but I'm not, I have no issue that you have, listen, you don't have to ever have an abortion.
Yes.
That's the joy. I've not put anyone down. What I'm saying is I'm also pro-life, and I don't like having people define the fact that I think having a choice is a good thing. It doesn't make me less of a pro-life person. Nobody's debating that.
Can I just jump in? Because I agree with what you're saying, but I also hear sometimes the term pro-life, I think, those people who bear that term and say, I'm pro-life, and by that they mean they're fighting for the rights of the unborn. That's how many pro-lifers define that, feel vilified for bearing that.
I'm not saying you're doing that. I have not vilified anyone,
I wish there were a way for me to come together and praise the rights of every woman, person, man, child out there, to have a march to express what they believe.
Yes.
And to say, you know what? The Women's March existed for this, and you know what? Maybe Planned Parenthood was a sponsor, and that's okay, because this is America, and you can stand for that. And now you have a pro-life march, and those people are defending the rights of the unborn, and that's okay. And we can all pay tribute to that.
Even if you take away Roe v. Wade, that does not stop women from having backroom abortions.
No,
a lot of women got killed. I worked in a hospital when I was in college, before Roe v. Wade. And it was pretty bad what women were doing themselves. So you can't, it's a pragmatic reason that you have to have Roe v. Wade.
I understand that, but let's face it, I mean, I think many of us, I think we can all agree that abortion is not a good thing. It's not something that anyone wants to do.
Well, you know, it is something that some women have to do, and that's the idea. They can make that decision for themselves. I know you're praying. that is a decision that you should be able to make for yourself. As with anything, if you have a cervical issue, you don't want somebody telling you you have to have a hysterectomy.
I don't agree. I agree that the government shouldn't tell women what they can do with
So
their
you're
body.
pro-choice?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you are.
I'm not.
We'll be right back.
That statement says
Coming up.